Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft. My name is Buzzy107 and today we are going to do the interior. Now, off camera, I went ahead and did some of the exterior. We're going to go ahead and talk about that real quick before we hop into doing the interior. So I went ahead and put this lean-to over here for storing some of our supplies that, like the terracotta, stuff like that, that you can get from stonemasons, but it, it's kind of like random bag of whatever you're going to get from them. But I also went ahead and put some stone bricks out here, some granite, some stone, and some andesite over on this side, and then the cobblestone over here. So I wanted to make it look like he was moving materials from the pit that we're going to be clearing all the dirt out of, this one right here. And he was like, he got him up here, and then he's finished them, so he's got some out here, which is like the stone, and then under here, we'll go ahead and do the terracotta real quick. We're gonna have some of like the finished terracotta blocks here. So we got the magenta, the red, and then we'll put like the terracotta there. That's regular terracotta, and then we'll put some clay up here and right here. So like he's got the stuff he's working on, the stuff that's kind of finished and or curing and cured. And then we'll say that he found some ores, so he has them sitting up here for whenever uh the blacksmith or the iron or the toolsmith or whoever needs the ores, they can come get them. And we've got some flowers, we've got some bushes, we've got all the stuff that we're going to need for inside. So without further ado, let's get started on that interior. Alright guys. Alright, so the first thing that I like to do whenever I'm planning out an interior is kind of figure out where everything is going to go. So walking around in here, I kind of figured that this would be a bedroom because it's kind of small, but it's cut off from the rest of the living area. And then I talked about this in the episode prior, but this is going to be like the workspace. This is going to be where he's doing everything and getting done. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop down right in here. We'll pop down the shulker boxes. Alright, so this one has all of our materials in it. We'll go ahead and grab that first. And we'll grab this stuff as well. So we're gonna have it setting. I'm gonna have some blocks setting here, like he's been working on getting the stairs cut, and maybe he had one that kind of broke off, so that's why that's there. And then we're gonna grab the scaffolding out of our toolkit here, and we're gonna put the scaffolding right along like this. So set up like a workbench almost for the saw, because when you are doing any kind of cutting with a saw, and this comes from being, like I said, I used to be a carpenter. Whenever you're doing any kind of cutting with a saw, you always want to have your saw sitting on top of your sawhorse. What we'll do is we'll have like a couple of them sitting there, and then we'll have like an actual block sitting here. And we'll pop this on top. So it looks like he's grabbing them, or he's grabbing the whole section of bricks, and he's cutting them down, making them into the slabs, which hints at the purpose of the stone cutter. Now over here, what we're going to do is we're going to pop a couple of pillars in, and they're more going to be for like a support. So that he has, I guess you could say he has like a support system in place for whenever he's working on whatever it is he's working on. In this case, it would be like, or let me rephrase that. The support pillars are just to where it's a little more believable that this is a building and not just a bunch of blocks placed around. Because a building this large, you'd have to have some supports in the under structure. So those are some supports for that. We're going to go ahead and, while we are in here, grab this out. And we'll put this over here, like so. And we'll pop some slabs around it, so it looks like, you know, maybe he has cut some stone and he just hasn't moved it out there yet. Maybe he's like me and getting older and it's a little hard to get moving in the mornings. And then we're going to put down a work table. So for the work tables, I always do a very simple 2 stairs and a half slab. And half the time I do put the half slab in the wrong spot. And then we'll put a flower pot. We'll put a torch flower in there just because it brings a little color into it. We're going to grab these out and we're going to make a chair. So for me in Minecraft, the easiest way to make a chair is doing something like this. And you go there. And that goes there. That goes there. And there you go. You got a chair. And then we're going to grab these chests out. We're going to put a chest here. Well, a double chest here. With a chest on top. So it looks like he's, you know, storing them. Then we'll put a chest right here by the workstation. Maybe he's got like files and stuff in there. And we'll put another chest here. Maybe he just brought that one in from gathering materials. Or maybe that's his tool box. Maybe. Let's see. We got 3 chests left. Let's go grab... Well, no, we'll use the 3 we have. So we'll put one here. And then we're going to do a little dresser. So we're going to do this. And then we're going to get our trusty axe back out. And this is the easiest way to make a dresser in Minecraft. Is just doing something like that. Really simple. If I can stop doing that. You can still get into the chest, so you still have full access to that. We're gonna steal. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and snag these real quick. We're gonna grab the terracotta. We're gonna throw this up here. I will be. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and install a door for the room. And I feel like the dark oak is a good interior door. I feel like it works really well as an interior because it's got that. I don't know if your house has it, but the old house we used to live in had doorknobs. They were all brass doorknobs, and some of them regular turnstile that were like a traditional doorknob where it's like a circular turnstile, and then some of them were like all the doors for like certain rooms were pull down lever like this one is. And we got a bed right here. Sorry about that. It's little dude's bedtime, so sorry about any weird cuts that you might see. Little dude is trying to avoid going to bed. So he's pulling out all the stops tonight, so to speak. But that is going to be an office table for when he's up here after work. Maybe he wants to book, uh, write down some notes, journal, whatever the case may be. Put another chair in here. And this is kind of like my standard for chairs. Don't ask me why, because I could. It's just of there we go. Yeah. We'll go ahead and we'll sleep in this bed, and then we'll take care of the mobs. We'll finish in here, and then we'll deal with the mobs. So in here, I want to put in a few different things. Like I want to add in one. I want to add in 3 there. That like that. All right, so I want to add in some bookshelves. And to do a temporary block so we don't have any kind of mobs spawning in here, we're going to do that. And we'll add bookshelves here. And we're going to use some of these chiseled bookshelves because, you know, maybe he sent some books out to friends, or maybe some books that he is waiting to get. Maybe he wants space on there or something like that. And we'll put one here. Maybe another one there. Yeah, that looks about right. And we'll throw some lanterns on top. That way his reading area is all nice and lit up. And then we're going to come in here. We'll put a bed down right here. And we're going to actually make a couch out of this. And there is a quick couch that you can actually sleep on. And that works really well for making park benches as well. But usually on the park benches, it helps if you use oak wood. It makes it look more like a bench and less like a IKEA couch. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and grab our shulker boxes up. That one has all our flowers in it. We're gonna go up here and we're gonna hop on out. Despawn any of the mobs that are still wandering around. That little opening right there is going to be slow clutch for whenever we're, you know, trying to get out of here at night or something. We're going to go grab these bones real quick because I am running low on my bone supply and I really don't feel like AFKing. Alright. So we're going to put all of this stuff up. These in the shulker box. That bow in the blue because it's actually my bow. We're going to grab all of this stuff out. Means that we aren't going to need it. That. We'll put flowers down here. Alright, so I want to go through and just pop in some flowers. And the reason why I'm doing that is just to bring in some color. Because having builds like this, it's really good to have a little bit of extra color, whether it's just like a few flowers here and there, or bushes, or anything that adds a little bit of plant life to the situation is always a good thing to have. Put in a pitcher pod, we'll put in a torch flower, grab some of these lilacs, those in. The blue orchids, and we'll pop some of those in. Then we'll come in here and we'll pop in some azalea leaves. Flowering azalea leaves out as well. And we'll pop in like here, here, and there. And up here we'll have like that. Maybe we'll have one here. And that actually, in my opinion, adds a lot of life and character to a base or to any kind of home when you can add decorations to it, make it look like it's a little more lived in, a little more furnished, I guess you could say. We'll pop in that light blue color here, and we'll pop in some right here. So I feel like that definitely adds to the aesthetic. And that gives us a reason to come over here because we can always just bone meal the tall plants and get more of them. We'll put this here and we'll take out that blue one. Put that blue orchid right here. Pop in a Zora Bluette there. And that is the exterior and the interior done. So with that, I'm going to we're going to go over here and I'm going to talk about some things that I did off camera as well, just to kind of make it a little bit, well, let me be honest with you. This is my second time recording this video because first time the audio was messed up and I think I got it fixed. So you'll see a time lapse of me tearing down the cleric build. It was right here. Pins. I did that off camera. Pins in the fields. And moved all the animals into one area. And then we cleared out a section right here that we're going to use for our... Just because I forgot that. Let's see. You can actually hear the mobs, and I'll explain that in a second. Let me just go ahead and pop this stuff back. Alright, so over here where it's really flat, that was all open terrain, because if we fly over this way, show you a little. It's right here. Yeah, back here. All of this is dripstone cave underneath of here. So I had to go ahead and fill that all in. Um, it was a lot of area like right there by the where I want to put the fields for the farmer. That was open. You might be able to see it. No, you're not gonna be able to. But yeah, it was all open to the sky, and it was all dripstone cave. So I had to fill that in. Um, if I can find any footage of that, I will and share it. I'm still waiting for replay mod to update to 1.20.2 so I can have replay mod. Um, and then we're gonna put a like a farmhouse right here. Well, right in this area, kind of like starting up here and like going down to the field. The field will be in here, and we're gonna actually mark out the field today. Let me go back to the house. I keep having creepers blow up my area, so I'm like down into flowers over there. But that's what happens when you don't pay attention and you just walk outside nonchalantly right after night. Boom. Creeper blows up your flower area and at the same time. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and empty this stuff. Check, make sure that the audio is recording. Alright, so OBS seems to be working just fine, thankfully. I still don't know exactly what was wrong with that, but we're gonna go ahead and grab some oak. We're gonna grab some spruce. And let's see. Yeah. We'll figure out which one we're gonna use when we actually get over there. But we're gonna grab a few of those, some of those, and some of these. And sorry about that. Yeah, we'll grab some of this stuff as well as that should make 4. The fact that I have that parrot now, and I don't know why why you would program a mob to copy other mobs, because I get like a mini heart attack every time I hear that parrot make like a hissing noise or something like that, because I seriously think that there is something in my base that is trying to kill me. And I understand I could move the parrot, I could, take it outside, whatever with it, but it's just a simple fact that they added a mob that is actively trying to give you a heart attack. Like, actively trying to give you a heart attack. Because he won't stop doing the hissing noises and all the other noises that hostile mobs make. Don't get me wrong, I like that I have a parrot. I like my parrot. Nice parrot. But you give me a heart attack all the time. Anyways, let's go in here, drop off those. There's something I was looking for in here and I can't remember what now. You need these mangrove blocks. I can't remember now. But I also want to go ahead and get There's always a creeper there. No matter what I do, I up everything like that, but it always seems like creeper one. All right, so here's my plan. So I want to do a tiered garden, um, or tiered field, I guess you could say. But I want to do it in such a way so that I can incorporate as much of this farmland as possible. There we go. I hate to do this, but sorry. So I want to do something like this. All right, so doing a garden like this, the reason why I'm doing it this way is I'm actually going to build these up in varying heights. So I'm going to do something like that, and I'm going to put half slabs on them, and I am going to strip all down. So we're just going to go through and build these up, and I'll come back once it's all built up, and we'll talk about what I'm planning on doing. Alright guys, be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and filled it all in. And if I'm not mistaken, nope. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now this won't be the field that our farmer is actually working. Alright, so I went ahead and got this all going. You can see I've got a field planted in there just so that, you know, hopefully, I don't think they will, but hopefully mobs don't spawn there now. And I've got a field planted there too, so that, you know, that can grow, and again, hopefully mobs won't spawn there. And I meant to show this in the last episode, but the audio, like I said, the audio was messed up, so I wasn't. I got some skeleton horses, and let's see if we can get him back over to the base. And these are kind of a novelty to have because through like thunderstorms and stuff, they're not overly fast, they're not overly healthy. I think they all have like the same HP, but they are nice to have. But with that, I'm going to say that this is the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully the audio works out a third time. I can have it out by Friday, which reminds me, I'm going to try and start getting videos out on Tuesday and Friday. Friday might be as sometimes just how work schedule and all that is, but I'm going to try and have them out Tuesday mornings 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Friday mornings 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, with that being said, my name is Buzzy107. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little bit of terraforming and some interior work. We will be working on the farmer's house here soon. My name has been Buzzy107. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like below. Subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys in the next one. Guys, bye.